The Beat with DJ Eric Name.
JK. What's up, Jay? Mr. JK. Mr. Just Kidding. Mr. Joke Lang. What else? John F. Kennedy.
Dancing to the beat with DJ Eric Name.
What happened to my volume? What happened? Hold on.
DJ Eric Name.
Mike. It's, better. Let's see. Here's your volume. Okay. Is it all the way up or is it down? Trying to test my speaker, my headphone.
DJ Eric Name.
Oh, I'm mute. You should be able to hear me on this mic. You see my ID down there? It's talking. Kanta ka na, John? You can hear me, Joy? Ah, okay. Thank you. I was adjusting my volume and it's like, gosh, I can't get it loud. Okay. So thank you. I'm good, you're low. Okay, okay. Thank you, Doug. I was confusing. Okay. Malikane. Practice to sing. You want to hear me sing. Oh my gosh. Okay, turn the music off. No, no, no. Leave the music. What should I sing? Wait, let me. Well, if I sing, I got to turn this off so I can see. Well, I don't have to. I can turn my I can turn my camera off and stay on that ID so I can use the phone for my lyrics, or vice versa. I can leave the camera, turn that off, and then I have to get rid of this and speak through the camera mic. Morning, Evelyn. Evelyn official. Let me see. Wait long. Yeah, let me. Okay. I mute that mic, and now I'm on the camera, the gadget. What is kanta? Teach me again. Kantana. Gosh, that seems so simple. And I'm. What is that, Doug? What is kanta? Kantana. Yeah. What is it? I just got rid of my chat. Sing. Oh, okay, okay. You don't know? Okay. Now we know. Kanta. Kantana. Sing. Well, I'm trying to see. Should I try to put music in the room? It's not good without the sound card, but let me. What am I gonna sing? I just ate. Oh my gosh! Sing or play guitar? Well, you can play the guitar, Doug. Kay, do me a favor. I don't have the room in front of me. Can you post the comments up on your banner when they are talking to me so I can read what they are saying? Well, you remember Kahit Maputi na ang buhok ko? I think I sang that before. But the lyrics are, let's see, come on. Here, it goes like this. I'll sing it a cappella. Ready, Doug? Kung tayo matanda na, sana'y di tayo magbago. Kailanman, nasaan may ito ang pangarap ko. Makuha mo pa kayang ako'y hakan at yakapin. Ooh, hangang pagtanda natin. Nagtatanong lang sa'yo, ako'y pa kaya'y ibigin mo? Kung maputi na ang buhok ko.
Pagdating ng araw, ang iyong buhok ay puputi na rin. Sabay tayong mangangarap ng nakaraan sa atin. Ang nakalipas ay ibababalik natin. Ipapaalala ko sa'yo ang aking pangako na ang pag-ibig ko'y laging sa'yo. Kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. I can hear myself. Here we go. Ang nakalipas ay ibababalik natin. Ipapaalala ko sa'yo ang aking pangako na ang pag-ibig ko'y laging sa'yo. Kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. Kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. Salamat. What is it? Magaling? Wait. Gosh, I forgot. Okay. That's all. That was a cappella. Well, a cappella to you, but I was listening to music in my ear. How did I do? Did I pronounce the words okay? Akyat is come up, Doug. And log is drop down. I don't know what the literal translation is, but they use log, like kicked off the stage. Or if you lose signal and you all of a sudden disappear, you log. So we go down. Akyat is come up. Hagdan is ladder. Wait, where are you guys? Why am I the only one talking? I don't hear anybody. Where is everybody? Okay, let me go back to the browser. There we go. Now I can see your. Oh, looks like I have to try again. Hold on. There he is, Mr. Douglas. Let's see. Can I point in the right direction? Yeah, right over there. Okay, I'm going to mute this mic.
There we go. Now I'm back.
Okay.
Bad body.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Tell me the name of that song and the artist.
It was just a backing track, kind of like a random backing track. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you eating, Jan? What's for dinner? What's for breakfast?
I'm
Huh?
hi, guys. I'm eating sausage and rice.
Sausage, longanisa, or something else? Hot dog?
It's called New Yorker. It's like
Huh?
just
What?
like hot New Yorker.
Oh, a New Yorker. What? Hot dog or sausage?
It's hot. I don't know.
Oh,
I think it's sausage or hot.
Fil-
Maybe it's hot
Filipino?
dog. Yeah, it's yummy.
Is it made in the Philippines?
Not like just an ordinary hot dog. It's more tasty than other.
Show us. What is it?
I can't. I don't have camera. I
You
mean,
what?
the camera is not working.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
Later when I have my
you can
camera.
buy in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you're in the Philippines.
Of course, in the Philippines.
Yeah. I just,
Saan pa ba?
unless somebody's shipping it to you, I haven't seen that in the Philippines. So that's why I was asking. The name is New Yorker? Sausage?
Yes.
New Yorker.
Mm-hmm.
Honey,
It's hot dog actually. It's hot dog pala.
hold on.
Hi, dog. Dog.
Hello.
Magka-rhyme pa.
Hello.
Hi, dog. Okay, just enjoy, guys. I'll just continue my breakfast. Just keep on playing, dog, if you want.
Okay. 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 Here we go. Okay.
It looks like the main office and the distributor are both in Cebu. It's just called Virginia Foods of the Philippines. I found the hot dog she's eating.
Okay.
It's a looks like a regular one and a cheese-filled one, and they're both made and distributed out of Cebu. But it's called Virginia Foods. So. Yeah, I haven't seen those particularly in the United States, but they have similar. Is it a mini hot dog, John? Like a small one, or is it a regular size hot dog or sausage? The ones they have in the market are the cheese-filled ones, are the miniature little bite-sized ones. But it's not Virginia, or it's not New Yorker. It's some other. I don't think it's New Yorker. Yeah, in the house for breakfast or whenever, it's usually either longanisa. We're always trying to find the best one, and or hot dog, the Filipino hot dog, bacon, or what else for the breakfast meat? Oh, the good old what are they called? The Vienna sausage in the can. Yeah. Or maling or corned beef. Have you ever ate that Filipino breakfast, Doug? The traditional Filipino breakfast with
No.
steam rice or garlic rice with egg, fried egg, like over medium, over easy, whatever your style, with some kind of meat, whether it's fish, bangus, or sausage, or whatever, bacon, whatever meat you eat it with. Instead of toast, they substitute that with rice. So you
Okay.
put you just put your egg on top of the rice and break the yolk and let the yolk, run throughout the rice. And yeah, I've been doing that for, gosh, almost 40 years now. Ever since I met a lady in the Asian culture, that's kind of the standard way of eating breakfast. And so,
Oh, geez.
yeah, I was sold pretty quickly on the whole concept of rice. and eating everything with rice. Not everything, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's the staple, you know. If you run out of rice, there's a problem. You know, you need to put more on your plate. And then you eat everything with that. So
Oh,
you're
okay.
not necessarily pouring it over the rice.
No.
You're just taking a portion of whatever you're going to bite and then put it on the rice and then scoop it all up together and then take a bite.
Oh, okay.
So your rice is always kind of uncovered.
Oh, okay.
Person. You get it? You got your side dishes, and then you're putting
Yeah.
everything on top of the rice and then taking a bite. And then you
Oh.
grab more off the side plate and put some more on the rice, and then you eat another bite.
Oh, gee.
That's kind of
Mm.
that whole. I had to watch my first wife. I had to literally observe her and figure out how does she eat. And I saw that she's using her spoon as the primary utensil. The
Oh,
fork is used just to push or to back the food up onto
Yeah.
the spoon. Get it? You know, the fork is like in the back and your spoon is in the front and you kind of push it together. Because rice balances on a spoon a lot easier than it does on a fork.
oh, definitely. Yes.
Makes sense, right? You
Yeah.
can get a bigger mouthful with a spoon than you can with a fork.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
stabbing things, of course, you know, you're using your fork, but
Yeah.
so after that, I was like, oh, even soup, any kind of soup or stew, you use the spoon, which obviously you can't use a fork to pick up
No.
soup. Yeah, and then you pour that bite onto the soup, the sabaw, that's what it's called, S-A-B-O-W. I'm sorry, S-A-B-A-W. You take the soup and you pour it onto the portion of rice that you're going to eat. And then you scoop up the rice that's been saturated now with the soup and eat it that way. Same with stew. You know, you can let it pour,
Yeah.
especially if you got anything with a gravy.
Yeah.
Oh my, I'm getting myself hungry. You take the gravy and just drip it over the steamed rice.
That sounds good.
Oh, even the soup, the sabaw was just my son. I'm pointing at him over there.
Yeah.
He'll eat sinigang, which is a hot and sour, sweet and sour soup,
Yeah.
Filipino, and that's his favorite, sinigang. And he'll literally just take all the sabaw out of the vegetables and flood his plate over the rice, and then just eat the rice and the sabaw. It's delicious, but I'm both. I got to have some content, so I got to have the
Yeah.
vegetables on there as well, you know. But yeah, he's always draining the whole bowl, and he leaves all the vegetables in the bowl, and he takes all the sabaw. Yeah. So yeah, after I learned, I don't know if you grew up with this mom cooking. Like she'll make a whole roast, you know, a whole five
Yeah.
pound roast, and then have the meat and potatoes and
Yeah.
vegetables. Yep, in the oven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, what American, you know, or North American, you know, didn't grow up that way?
True.
Well,
Yeah.
then I got married to an Asian girl, and she takes that roast, 5 pounds of roast, and she cuts it into 6 portions, you know, down the middle, and then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And she'll take each portion and turn it into a meal.
Oh my.
Oh, I know. So this 5 pound roast is enough for 6 different meals.
Wow.
And I thought, you know what? That is the way to eat.
True.
You don't have to eat 5 pounds of meat all in one sitting. Turn it into 6 cubes or portions and then make, you know, add greens, some spinach, and slice up the meat real thin, and
Yeah.
then add some oyster sauce and some garlic and, you know, etc. You know, and now you got a stir fry,
Yeah.
and then you put a big old plate of rice and that stir fry. I mean, by the time you get eating a full plate of mound of rice with that meat and vegetable, your stomach's like this. You feel like you're, and that's off 1/6 the
Wow.
portion of that roast.
Jeez.
So anyways, that's the whole that's the way I've been, sold on for the last 40 years. Gosh, has it been that long? Actually, in 2024,
Yeah.
I will have been married to an Asian lady for I was married before, but total 40 years.
40 years. Whoa.
Gosh, that's longer than that's
Wait.
2/3 of my life.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm 61, so that's 2/3 of my life.
Yeah.
I've been carrying 25 kilo bags of rice on my shoulder for nearly 40 years.
Whoa.
I swear. I know. My mother used to get a little, I could tell, she's getting a little jealous, that I'm not eating her style of cooking anymore. And I'm like, no, Mom, I love your cooking still. But I found something else. You got to check it out. Now, when I go to Asia, the Philippines, Thailand, Southeast Asia, oh my gosh, I'm at home. I love it all. It's I put some rice on my plate and what do you got? What side dish you got over there? What do you got over there? What's that? Yeah. So that's my Asian culture story.
Interesting.
Experience. Yeah. Pretty easy. Once you learn the whole concept of rice being the staple, then it makes sense. That like light bulb goes on. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
So that's why they eat so much rice. It's because it's part of every meal.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's every meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Wow.
I mean, there are, as you probably know, there are dishes, that don't include rice.
Yeah.
Like especially the fast foods, the lumpia, the egg roll.
Oh, egg rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. You don't eat that with rice, and
No.
or usually dip it in some kind of a sauce. Or
Yes. Yeah.
they call that sauce, by the way. If you're dipping, that's SAW, sauce.
Yeah.
That means to dip.
To dip. Okay.
Yeah, the dip, sauce. And other foods, they're like the desserts and things like that. But a lot of the desserts are made of rice.
Yeah. Oh, true.
The rice
Interesting.
flour instead of regular flour. They use rice flour. So, all right, what am I missing in the crowd? Is anybody commenting about the? No, there's nobody.
No.
I just thought, no.
Okay.
Yep. And then I introduced, my wife to these other foods, cultured foods here in the U.S. and especially Mexican food. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
she was sold on that really fast.
Mm.
Although she always has to have her rice. We'll go out for pizza or we'll order pizza, for a quick dinner.
Yeah.
And she'll eat it, but then next thing you know, she's going into her rice cooker and she's getting some leftovers out of the food, out of the refrigerator, and she's making herself, some traditional Filipino. She's always got to have her rice. Even when we go out to dinner, we'll go out to dinner, and she'll eat 1/5 of her plate. We're always commenting on how little she eats. And then she'll come home after spending, near $100 for all of us for dinner. And then she'll get her rice and get it on her plate and make herself a meal. And we're always saying, "What do you just spent almost $100 and now you're coming home and eating?"
Oh,
She's like, "Oh no, I like it, but I got to have my rice." Yeah. Ask Joy and Jan and the rest of them, Kay. Rice is life, right, Kay? That's what they say. Rice is life.
Christmas life.
Yeah, rice is life. There's Molly Kane commenting here. And Love Song. Yeah, Vienna
Oh.
sausage is my favorite. Oh, I'm way behind. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like there. See, you want to experience the same, Doug? There you go.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Okay.
Do you know what she means by that, Doug?
I don't know.
She means put a ring on my finger.
Sure.
I know. You want to experience the same, Doug?
I want to, actually.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, I tell people all the time, man, if you're single,
Yeah,
look at these ladies. My gosh.
got that right. Mm.
Yeah. No, I that's probably not what Jan meant, but I'm just making fun of. I'm playing with the. Yeah, yeah. Only in the Philippines, rice is number one. Yeah. Well, only in Southeast Asia, actually. Okay. Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, rice is that's the number one. Number one.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and other dishes. You know, the traditional American. She's totally into YouTube and probably the ladies are also, you know, and they're looking at recipes all the time. And it's not unusual to have her iPad in the kitchen, you know, with a YouTube video going, and she's
Yeah.
following the directions, you know, and making. She loves making Italian food. Oh, that's a favorite. Anything with pasta. Oh my gosh. My son, he loves it. Spaghetti, baked ziti. I already said lasagna, or did I? No, spaghetti, lasagna, all of those. And we just went to a Mexican restaurant and paid a fortune. We won't talk about that, but
No.
he loves his burritos. You know, got to have his burritos. Oh yeah. And I'm a big taco fan, so I do fish tacos. If you've never had a fish taco,
No.
recommend one. OMG. Tacos de pescado. That's fish tacos.
Oh, okay.
Either breaded fish, like crispy,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
with a nice breading on it.
Yeah.
Put it in there with a little drizzle of this mayonnaise kind of mix. You can either do chipotle or just regular type, like a thinned out mayonnaise.
Yeah.
With cabbage and on a fish taco. Cilantro.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
the
okay.
green herb.
Yeah.
Cilantro, cabbage, the fried fish or battered fish, and then that drizzle. And if you like them spicy, put on your favorite hot sauce.
Spicy.
Oh, and take
Yeah.
a lime. Don't forget the lime and squeeze it
The
all
lime.
over. Oh, got to have the lime. Oh, you got to go to bed? You need this? Okay. My son just gave me the I'm going to bed. I want my phone back. But oh yeah, fish tacos. Yeah, I got it. Or any taco. Pork.
Oh,
beef,
yeah.
you know, but, there, look,
Mhm.
Jan's hungry again. Me talking about all these things. Oh, there. See, Bad Body thinks rice is better than pasta. Yeah,
Okay.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to change it up, as you know, Bad Body. We got to, you know, go different routes. Oh, and Vietnamese noodle soup. Oh, pho.
Oh,
Do you have any pho places in? Where are you again? You're in East Canada.
yeah. Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, any Vietnamese noodle places there? You
I
don't
don't
really.
think so. Not that
No?
I know of.
It's just a really simple, delicious, clear broth that's been boiling for 3 days. They're really like they emphasize their broth. That's the most important thing of their. It's called a pho, Pho noodle soup, pho, and it's either beef broth or chicken broth, and then it's just and contents put in it like these beef balls or fish, those little manufactured pieces of meat that are like perfectly round, and bean sprouts and a bay leaf and or mint leaf, and then lime or lemon, and if it's seafood, you'll have shrimp and shrimp and crab with those meatball things.
Yeah.
Usually a fish ball. They make them out of fish as well, but they're firm and solid. And it's just a big bowl they serve you, probably 2 quarts of broth, maybe not that much. Yeah, but it's big. And then it's got all the contents in this clear broth. And then they'll serve a side of bean sprouts and all those leaves I just mentioned with the lime on the side. And you take like a handful of bean sprouts and put it on top of the soup and squeeze the lime all over the top of it.
Oh, man.
Some people take a little teaspoon of sugar and sprinkle it on top of the lime, or put the sugar first and then squeeze the lime on top of the sugar. Oh, and you got to put in some oyster sauce and maybe some spicy sauce if that's what you're into.
Oh yeah.
My God. And you take everything and you just mix it. Oh, you do. And you just mix it all together and you start slurping away.
Mm.
And you use your chopsticks for the contents or the fork and spoon, whatever. But it's got so much content, you got to have something to grab the contents. It's the bomb. It really is. Look, you probably got a lot of comments on
We do.
pho. Yeah, there's pho in the Philippines. Or they have their own styles of soup, sabaw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so I was just mentioning all these different, like the meals that we'll have other than Filipino food. So Vietnamese, we do, we'll go out on Sundays sometimes and have the traditional Chinese dim sum. And I know all the ladies they're going to start commenting on dim sum. That's the Chinese wonton type style foods, and they push a cart around to your table and you get to point, which one you want. And they put it on your table and then write it on your ticket. And by the time you're done, you've spent $100 on breakfast.
Oh man.
It's horrible, but that's only one, like only on Sunday, maybe if you go out to a Chinese dim sum. And they love their pig's feet and their chicken feet. Ask them. Look at these. Watch the ladies comment.
I never had chicken feet before, but
yeah, and it's in some sweet kind of gravy.
Different.
And they're always sucking them. I mean, they can eat chicken feet down to the little itty bitty toe bones.
Yeah.
And by the time they're done, they'll have a little dish full of the bones from these chicken feet.
Man.
I don't even know how they do it. Look, I'm gonna make them laugh. I know they do. Oh my gosh! Look. Let's see. I'm finding. Sienna, go up there and talk to them. John said. Akya, I talk to them. She says I'm busy.
Busy.
Yeah. Speaking of Mexican food, I just had a leftover chimichanga. You know what a chimichanga is? It's a fried burrito. It's a fried burrito.
Is it? Oh, that sounds
Yeah, it's just
good.
you take the burrito and they put it in a deep fryer and make it all crispy, and they serve it with some, queso fresco and some lettuce and whatever, tomatoes on top, and then they serve it to you. You're just kind of cutting into it instead of picking it up, to eat.
Oh, yeah.
It's fried and hot, so you got to use fork and spoon to eat that. Gilbert. Yeah, I'm not too efficient at recognizing. So hard to remember these words. I see them all the time, but for the life of me, I forget what I'm seeing. It's like, wait, I know that word. What is it again? Provinciana. I know I ask you this every time, Provinciana, but what province are you in? Are you in Panay, Iloilo, or different province? Gosh, I ask you this. I know I ask you this so many times. Look at Jan, burrito. Double R, Jan, double R.
Burrito.
Oh, there you go. She corrected herself. Very good. Very good. What does it say? What's your favorite dish? Who? Okay. Doug? Or are you talking amongst each other? See, I know that word and I forgot. Ginamos. What is that?
I heard that word before, but I don't know.
She's saying I something. Ginamos. Oh, you both. Kay's talking to us both.
Okay.
Uga Sausao sa Sinamak. Yeah. Sinamak is depends on where you are in the Philippines, but it's a sausao. It's a dip made of vinegar or suka.
Yeah.
Do you know what suka is in the in Tagalog? It means vomit.
Does it?
But,
God.
but suka
Yeah.
also is vinegar. You get the relationship?
Oh, okay.
Vomit and vinegar,
Yeah.
You see it's a stomach content.
Yeah.
So it's like vinegar. Anyways, but suka, they take vinegar and they take soy sauce. This is
Yeah.
sinamak. This is more Bisaya, like Jan is talking, and my wife's Iloilo. Is they'll take vinegar and soy sauce, and it's a delicate balance between how much of each to make it a good one. And then you take the red chili, the real hot ones, and
Yeah.
slice those up and put them in there. And then you take garlic and put that in there. And you take lime or calamansi, those little miniature lime, the small ball lime, and squeeze that in there. So you got this spicy vinegar mix, and you sauce whatever, your fish, your eggplant, your talong, that's eggplant, or whatever. And that sinamak can be the bomb. They sell it in the bottles in the Asian markets already ready to go. But homemade sinamak is you see some pretty outrageous ways of preparing. They use red onion, something real chopped up fine red onion. Yeah, tell us about your sinamak, Jan. Like, how do you make it? Or all you ladies, what's your favorite mix of sinamak? There, Sinamak, sinamak. And yeah, we can't forget the good old stinky fish paste. Ooh, excuse me. That stuff is nasty. I mean, when you smell it and find out how it's made, but at the same time, yeah, it's fish paste. It's a fermented shrimp, or I should say shrimp paste. Shrimp paste. and it comes in a tub, like a butter tub, and it literally, you can literally, spread it, but they don't use it that way. It's used to add to a soup, or it's used to add as a flavoring, and they also eat it plain. Hold on, Kay. Hold that question. They eat it plain with green, unripe mango.
Oh,
The crispy green mango. If you slice it into slices,
yeah.
and they take those portions of mango, the green mango, and they just go to town on this shrimp paste. And it's like, I don't know if it gives them a high or what, but they love it. They love it. They do. Ask them. Even my wife, even my ex-wife. Yeah, she was there. Wait, Jan's mixture: ginger, chili, garlic, and many
Yeah.
more. Exactly. Oh, I forgot the ginger. Correct.
Oh,
Yeah, got to put some ginger in there. Yeah. Oh, there's Delice. Delice, that's a fish. That's
oh,
dry fish. Right, Gilbert? Delice? Yeah. Little teeny fish. I mean, like minnows,
yeah.
but
Oh,
dried, and I think they're salted, but they come dry in a package. I believe that's Delice. Wait, is that Delice? Am I talking out of my butt? Oh, tinapa. Let me back up here. Kay asked, "Do you know what is tinapa?" I know the word, but I forgot, dear. I forgot. Delice. Delice. Wait, help me, Gilbert. Yeah, ginger's a good smell for cinema. Right. Got it. I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I think Delice. Oh. I forgot about the phone. Let me get off this, and I'll continue on my other ID down there. Yeah. And it'll be just my voice. I won't have a camera, but see you in a bit. Here you go, baby. I'm sorry. There, I'm still on my voice.
yeah.
Okay. There we go. The handoff was just made.
Mm.
He's got school tomorrow, so he's got to get to bed. He's going to college in the morning
Oh,
from
okay.
8 until 12.
Oh,
So he's been taking the mom's car and just taking off to school. And then he comes home at noon, and he just does that. He's got 2 classes at the school and 2 classes online.
okay.
So he does 8 to 12, and then he comes home and does his other classes online. And he does that 2 times a week, Tuesday and Thursday, for now. It's going to get heavier next semester. We were just talking about that. I said, "How's school? Piece of cake so far?" And he said, "Oh yeah, no biggie." He says, "But I don't know about next semester," because he's going to have like a full load. I think 4, I think 3 classes at the school and 2 classes online or something. Anyway, yeah. So did we find out what is Delice? Sorry, Gilbert, did you answer? Delice. Is that like Doyo? Or no? Doyo is dried fish, but I thought Delice. I want to yell at my wife, but she's got her earphones in, her earpieces in, and I have to scream to get her attention. So. Delice. Or is that shrimp paste? There. Di ko rin alam ang Delice. Delice? Ko. Is that you You like Delise? No. Cool. I also. Oh, small fish. Okay, it is.
Small
All right.
fish.
I was right. I was right.
Mm.
Yeah. So these small fish are dried like a minnow. That's the only way I can describe it. Like a minnow size, and they dry them. They're literally see through. Um, but they're fish, so they're stinky if you just smell the package.
Yeah.
But and they stink when you fry them. It's like they're already dried, but they'll put them in oil and fry them again to make them crispy, and they become real crispy, almost dissolve in your mouth.
Oh,
Literally,
geez.
you just don't even have to. If you bite them twice and they're gone, they just crumble and become dust. And they're salty, so they use it as like their salt to salt a breakfast, for example, scrambled eggs. Instead of putting salt on it, they eat
Yeah.
it with Delise because
Oh,
if you eat it with that, it becomes salty.
yeah.
Get it?
Oh,
And it's the
okay.
same. It's the same principle with sausage in the morning. A
Yeah.
sausage is typically salty,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
egg
That's
is the
true.
opposite. The sausage is acidic. The egg is alkaline, and you need one to complement the other. So that's why we eat bacon with our eggs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But us white guys tend to overdo the salt, where really there's plenty of salt in a piece of bacon,
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
right?
Yeah,
An
that's true.
overabundance of salt in a piece of bacon.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if
yeah.
you just eat a bite of egg with on top of rice, a spoonful of rice, and then add a piece of bacon in your bite, oh, you're good to go.
Oh, yeah.
You got all the salt you need. Well, the
That's
same with
true.
Delise and these dried fish. They're salty. So it's like and plus they love the flavor, but it all fits. When you look at it and then taste it, you're like, "Oh, that's
Mm,
why they eat this. Because they need their salt."
yeah.
It's it works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Delise is small fish. Right, right, right. And see, this is how I developed an interest in having. It's like forced me to want to learn a little bit of Tagalog because that's all you see when you're in these.
You got that? That's all
Live.
I see.
Yeah, that's
The- the-
Filipino
uh,
live stream.
I know some words, but it's better than none.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
So I just kept, I would look at something that I kept seeing over and over. I kept seeing them using the same expression, like um, dikit
Yeah.
and tamsak and hagdan. And I'm thinking, what in the world? What are they saying? It's like, oh, one is ladder. And
Yeah.
it's kind of abbreviation for, but it applies towards going up to the stage. You need
Yeah.
a ladder.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, harang, Harang. That's a commercial.
I always see that in the live chat. So I'm not sure what that is, but
That's commercial. That is
oh,
to watch the ads on the
yeah.
person's video.
Oh, okay.
Be sure and watch the ads on the
Yep.
person's video.
Okay.
So you'll see harang, Harang.
Indeed.
Done harang.
Oh, okay.
They're finished watching the commercial. Yeah, yeah. Etc. So I kept seeing those words, and then so I go up to Google and I plug it in,
Yep.
and then it doesn't say the word. It doesn't really make sense still. I'm like, huh? Ladder? What? How does ladder apply? So I go back to the room and I ask them, and then they explain. Oh, okay. I see the
Mm,
connection. Okay, I got it. But as you know, remembering is the hard part.
Oh, you got that right.
Yeah, what was
Yeah,
that word again? Yeah.
that's true.
Or I see it and then you like, oh, what's that? Burong ista. Ista is fish. Now I've memorized that one.
Oh, okay.
So fermented fish is burong. Fermented fish.
Oh, okay, I see
Burong
that.
ista. Okay. And they come in all, you could imagine, fish come in all different sizes and shapes. So you might still have a dried fish, but it's a different fish.
Yeah.
So they'll name it something else. Like one is called tuyo, the other one is delis, and they have more names for the different dried fishes out there. And don't ask me. All I know is when the wife is frying it in the pan, we got to open both doors, all three doors, and turn on the fan in the house.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets pretty overwhelming when you're frying fermented or dried fish in the house, as you can imagine.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and if anybody's ever frying fresh chilies in a pan in your kitchen, you better leave. It's like pepper spray.
Oh, no. Oh,
Oh,
geez.
oh
Oh,
my gosh.
oh,
Oh,
geez.
the chili, what's the word? The capsaicin or capsicum is just floating in the molecules in the air. And you'll take a breath, and my ex-wife from Thailand, she used to make her own chili powder, and she would fry just a massive amount of chilies in the pan, and she would sit there in front of it and just kind of casually kind of cough here and there.
Mm.
And I would be running from the back room and darting outside because it felt like I just got hit by a
Oh, man.
canister of gas, you know.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. So, not so much in the Philippines.
Mm.
Maybe in Ilocos. I've been told that's a big chili kind of capital of the Philippines. They love their spicy food, right, ladies? Ilocos. So, and I haven't experienced that part of the Philippines, so I don't know. I've never been there, but the Thai, if you already know, the Thai culture is like based on chilies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big time. Worse than Mexico. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Oh my ex used to have, well, how could I put it politely? She would be in the bathroom more often than not, and I noticed that. It's like, oh my gosh, she's always in the bathroom, and I'd knock on the door. Are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. And then come to find out that it was because of all the chilies she's eating. And I thought, oh my gosh, how long have you been doing this way? And she smiled. She says, all my life, all my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, how does a stomach put up with that type of eating? So yeah, I wasn't able to compete with her with chilies. No, 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 no. That was dangerous to even try to eat what she was eating. Her her dad was actually her stepdad, but he was ironically from the Philippines. Her mother married a Filipino man. Well, anyways, I used to talk with him about the chili, thing with Thai food, and he said he lived there for like 15 years, and he said, Gary, if you don't live there, you really don't have an idea of what and why they eat what they eat. He says they literally use chili like we use salt and pepper. And I thought, oh no, that sounds bad. If it doesn't taste like something, put some more chili on it. Like adding salt. And I thought, oh, no wonder. She grew up with it. And this is normal for her to eat chili on everything. She would carry a jar, a literal small glass jar or plastic, in her purse of chili flakes. I don't mean chili flakes. I mean chili, homemade chili powder. And she would bring it with her because not every place, not American restaurants had chili. So she'd just kind of take it out of her purse nonchalantly and sprinkle it on her food when she deemed it necessary. And I thought, oh my gosh, no wonder she's in the bathroom as much as she was. Well, so anyways, yeah, that's the Thai culture. Good food. I admit Thai food is pretty darn incredible.
Oh yeah, I had that
Um,
before. Thai food is
yeah,
good.
it's wow, really wow. I
Mm,
was blown away. That was my first introduction to the Asian culture, and I mean, what an intro. Yep. Okay. What are we missing here? Oh, are you familiar with low bat already?
low,
The expression LOWBAT, low bat.
low,
My phone was low bat,
I see that
low low
before, but
battery,
low battery. Yeah,
low
yeah,
battery, and
yeah.
also aircon.
Aircon.
Yeah, AIRCON.
Mm,
Air conditioning. But they
okay.
use those short, as you're
Oh,
finding
yeah.
out, they're full of shortcuts.
Short.
They
Yeah.
love their shortcuts. So aircon, low bat. Yeah. If you ever request a hotel or a taxi, make sure they have aircon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially in the
Oh,
Philippines.
definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
Um, yeah. And they're low bat, that's a cell phone thing. Beth Esquadra. Esquadra. Now that's Spanish. Beth Esquadra. Beth, are you from, I'm going to guess, you are from Zamboanga City. That's just only because your last name, but I know I'm wrong, but that's my guess. Yes, I know you're from the Philippines, dear. Nakatira sa Pinas. Well, plug it in to your charger while you're, or you don't do that either. For some reason, the Philippines, they don't charge while the phone is on, and they have their own theory behind that, but I do. I do all the time. I'm charging right now. Well, I'm not using my phone, but when I was talking on my son's phone, I was charging while I was um, on camera. Anyways, yeah, nice talking to you, Doug. Sorry I was diarrhea of the mouth. Suka, how do you say that? In diarrhea of the mouth. Sukas, what is mouth? MCS 8 official. Is that UK MCS 8? It must be. Okay, enough do go along English. Your lady's turn. Joy, Jan, your turn to take over. Beth, what part of the Philippines? Nakatira sa Pinas. Saan ka nakatira sa Pinas? Taga-asa ka sa... Wait, Delis. Taga-asa ka Delis? Not Delis. Taga-asa ka... Diin? Diin, Philippines. Okay. You'll finish your thing. What do you mean finish my thing? Oh, Antipolo. Okay. Near Taguig. And Pasi. Oh, girl thing. Okay, never mind. Oh my goodness. I would ask, right? You were eating, so I thought it was associated with your dinner. Never mind. Well, nice to see you, Miss Beth. Kay, are you still there? Oh my goodness. Did I run out of coffee? No, it feels like there's a little bit left in there still. Speaking of things, I got to go to the CR myself. Babalik ako.
Padaya? May kumanta ba kanina? Ay, wala na si ano, si Doc. Saan na siya? Hello, everyone. Alright. Kanta ako isa. Bye, guys! May lagusan na. Kanta ako isa tapos magpadaya ako. Bye! Mama Elves, bye-bye! Ate Tata Joy, still there? Nawala na yung mga nag-uusap dito sa taas, ah. Sana sila? Nawala bigla. Mhm.
As the days count down to my wedding,
Bye-bye, guys. Tapusin ko lang 'to 2 hours para
amoy kulobang damit? You surf sun.
Cause I can't sleep without you. No, I don't want to dream about you. Wish I had my arms wrapped around you. I've been out for 2 days. Tylenol PM ain't working. Losing track of time, babe. Insomnia. My mind is running too fast. The shadows on the wall keep lurking. I wish that you would come back. Insomnia. I keep on hoping to find you, reaching in between the sheets. Maybe it's only been one night, feel like it's been like a week. Tossing and turning, flipping the pillow, pulling the curtains. I got insomnia. Cause I can't sleep without you. No, I don't want to dream about you. Wish I had my arms wrapped around you. Insomnia. Cause I can't sleep without you. No, I don't want to dream about you. Wish I had my arms wrapped around you. I can hear your voice now, keeping me awake till morning. Can see you with the lights out. Insomnia. I keep on hoping to find you, reaching in between the sheets. Maybe it's only been one night, feel like it's been like a week. Tossing and turning, flipping the pillow, pulling the curtains.